Hello, my name is David. Welcome to this demonstration where we're going to look at adding manual assets. The challenge is we have a business requirement to add an asset using the UI, and we're going to demonstrate how quickly you can do that. So let's move straight over to the system. Here I've logged into the system with the role of asset accountant. I'm double clicking the asset work area. That takes me to the asset landing page, and it gives me my data set or book, which is Supremo US Corp. I've got multi-books I can put assets into, but I'm happy that I'm in the right security. I should be in the Supremo US corporate book. On the task panel, I want to add a new asset UI. I have 8 mandatory fields. So we start, it's defaulted in as the Supreme US Corp book. 3 asset types: construction in progress, expense or capitalized. The default is capitalized. Your implementers and business process, if you like, project users will have spent a lot of time discussing the type of category: land, building, property and equipment. What type of categories do you need to drive perhaps your asset depreciation reporting requirements, etc. In terms of the category flex field, it may be up to 7 segments. We've got the classical 2 of major category, minor category, and the minor category is dependent on what you pick in this major category. So the major category has a value set that can all be configured and added to. So here I'm just going to pick equipment, and I'm then going to look at the minor category, and I'm going to pick this second one, equipment fitness. So behind that will be my default GL account codes, the default depreciation method, and the number of years or months of depreciation or periods we're going to depreciate the asset over. Description is either free text or from the list of values. I'm going to type in here 6,000 because with our requirement is equipment fitness, we're going to depreciate that normally over 5 years by a straight line. So that would be $100 a month. Only one bit of equipment: a row machine, a step machine. From the category, I've got my default expense account. Also important for tracking purposes, where is the asset located? Again, it's a flexible field that could consist of up to 7 segments. In terms of, you only need a state, county. And what I'm going to do is say this is some new gym equipment for the employees in the New York office. So once combination's in place, the asset number is going to be auto-generated. So I submit, and that's it, job done. My first asset or first manual asset is added into my asset registered. If I want to take a more cautious approach and have a little bit more detail, let's just quickly do a second asset, and I'll show you where you can review it before you submit. So again, I'm sticking to the one asset category. It's not computer, it's not vehicles, it's not a new building. Again, for consistency, let's say it's going to be the 6,000. And what I could do, perhaps this is the same bit of equipment, but this time we built it or bought it for our second employee gym. And if I hit next, you can see we see all the mandatory ones and some of the optional ones. So if I don't like an automatic number, I could put in here that I've got a row machine called 04 row 100, and that's gone into my gym 2. I might use that also as the tracking number. If it's been purchased, we probably have a unique serial number or a manufacturer part number that we might track on. Asset key is the third of the asset flex field in terms of construction or implementation. And there, again, it's a useful one for searching or inquiring. So I've created a new lookup or a new value there that you'll see there, that I'm going to put this against fitness equipment purchased in 2020. I can review the other details, such as my life in 5 years, life in months. It's a depreciatable asset, and I then submit. Again, that's it to my manual UI with an extra cautionary view before I hit the submit button. Looking at my depreciation infotile, notice that we've got a record of the additions in the period, retirements in the period. So let's look at the additions. Very top is my latest manual addition. And notice the button view accounting that's highlighted at the top. And that just shows in terms of the accounting driven by here through the SLA in terms of integration that we've debited a fixed asset cost and we're crediting the fixed asset clearing account. And if I hit done, that's it. We're back to our asset landing page and I've entered my 2 assets. Thanks for watching. Please move on to look at the other demonstrations.